The dressing style of national races has become modernized and changing year by year. So we visited National Races Village in Yangon to take a document about their changing dressing styles, where we had a chance to interview with KE nationals. This is program in Marvellous home, the emblems of KE nationals. In accord with the changing process of modernized age, traditional costumes of national races are also changed and modernized. As I'm so interested in the changing process of traditional costumes of Karen nationals, I'll interview with the Karen nationals.
Hi, nice to meet you. My name is Shimu.
Yeah. I've seen many colorful and patterns in your traditional costumes. Can you explain me the colors and designs of your textile representing the events or your beliefs, or does it depend on the region they live?
Our textile just tell us about our history, and the current costumes is quite colorful, but we can say that we have only three main colors. They are red, blue, and white. Red means that the Karen people are brave and courageous. And blue stands for integrity, which is being honest. And white shows that the Karen people are pure at heart, and white also means the truth. And we have many different patterns. We have something which is like a paddy, but actually that's not a paddy. That's we call it a burr in our Karen. It tells us about the livelihood of the Karen people. The Karen people are the tiller of the soil, so we are not purchasing trade. So we depend our life in the farm. So that is what we earn our living. And after that we have a burn. We call it granary, and it's just like a pyramid, and it signifies gathering the paddy, storing them in the barns. And so it illustrates the livelihood of the Karen people, farming, planting, harvesting of the crops. And another thing is a boar. A boar is a kind of snake, and it is neither poisonous nor aggressive. Boar is a kind of snake that like coolness, and it doesn't harm you unless you attack it first. Another is the wave. Wave you can see in the longi. They are just designed to beautify the dress, but it demonstrates the Karen people who live in the coastal area. The people there, they earn their living by fishing, so every day of their life is associated with waves. And if we have a look at the features of the waves are coming to the shore. Sometimes they are just gliding peacefully, but sometimes they are coming fiercely. So it means that the Karen people, they are just their beauties is very unique, but they are undefeatable. They could be fierce sometimes. So the Karen people, they are just like the waves. And we also have the string. The Karen costumes is very famous for the string. One string by itself is not much to look at, but the number of the strings, and when we are twisted it together, there's come the beauty, the strength, and the firmness. So it means that the Karen people, they are staying close together, loving each other, and they belong to each other in every aspect of life. Another thing is that we have the creatures, which is fish, and we also have the fish bone. Fish just only represents the livelihood, another livelihood of the Karen people, and then the fish bone tells us that the Karen people, on the other hand, they just prepare to defend their enemy when they have an enemy, though they are not naturally aggressive. And another animal is bird. Birds is like everybody loves birds, and this is a creature which is very peaceful. It brings us joyfulness and happiness, and it tells us what is happening because we believe that birds is telling us the events that are coming. And so we believe that the Karen people would be beautiful like birds. And the normal one is like in a women clothes we have flowers. It just portray various kinds of beauties. And the last one is bamboos and trees. We can see that, but sometimes the people just use the different colors of threads, but the natures of bamboo and tree, we would say that they are green. So it means that it is peaceful, and it also means that we have the eternal truth.
Let me know about your traditional costumes along with the traditional occasions such as matrimonial or wedding and other festive occasions.
For the Karen women, until today in the hilly region, these Karen women, they weave their own clothes, a white long gown for the maiden, and then the black jackets for the married women. And then we have a various color of the wedding dress, and then this color is changing over a period of time. And long ago at wedding ceremony, the bridegroom wore the white robe and the bride wore the black gown. Later the colors changed again. The bridegroom wore red robe and then the bride wore white gown. So even today, the Karen in the hilly region still wear their traditional costumes at the wedding ceremony. But the Karen maiden in the cities and the couple who is going to marry, they are making their traditional costume with various textile and beautiful modern design. That's what is changing. We don't wear clothes for the cemetery event, but we just wear it for the Karen New Year. Karen New Year, we just wear different kinds of Karen clothes.
the national races are ornamenting the accessories with bird feathers or elephant tags, etc. It is significant. What's the meaning of these accessories?
Our Korean national, we don't have the ornament like a bat feather, but if we have a look at the Korean women, we will see that they are so fond of wearing colorful beads because they are so fond of beads, and they also wear the silver bangle, and they usually ornament themselves again with earrings, and they also value a kind of gold which is known as the Korean gold, but the color is not bright like the gold that we have today.
What are the raw materials they are using in weaving the textiles?
In weaving textile, they make use of the cotton that they grow in their paddy field, and for the color they use the bark of some trees.
Let us know about the weaving process of your textiles in successive eras.
Similar to other ethnic groups, the Korean women, they just weave their own clothes for their family at home, and even today there are some Korean women who make their costume by weaving at home. They spin the yarn and weaving into the cloth first, and then they color the cloth by using the dye they get from the bark of the tree, and they sew it into the jackets on the longji. But nowadays, many people are not weaving their own clothes. They just got their clothes from the factory. In some part of the hilly region, there might be some women who still have the machine which is called loom, right? But in our cities here, we don't have it at all.
Can you explain me the changing process of designs and patterns in accord with the ages?
According to the preference of the modern people, we just change the color a bit, and we just make the textile bigger or just smaller. There is no big change much, but in some area like Dangwoo or Suijin, the Korean women, they usually embroider their jacket with flowers and colorful threads, and the jacket is also etched with lace. But today they make their jacket with various color pattern and design.
By weaving these machines, how is the quality of the textile and the size?
By using the machines, we will see that the quality of the textile is that the cloth is much thicker, because our current ancestors, they are living on farms, so they wear a thick cloth to protect them from the rain and from the sun. But today, the machine-made textile and the machine-made cloth, they are just we use the soft material, so it is much more convenient, and we just use lots of colors. So that is the differences between the handmade and the machine-made.
Do you think it should be maintain your traditions, customs and cultures along with your traditional costumes? Please give me your comments.
Of course, we should maintain our custom, our tradition along with the costume, because our costume design and these textiles are telling us the story of the Korean people, and it's remind us who we are. So it is very necessary to maintain these the meaning of the textile. But concerning the custom and the tradition, we just know the tradition and the custom, but we are not practicing much these days. And then another thing is that nowadays we will see that the young people, they use this textile, they design it to various costumes. For example, like they will have the shirts, and they will also make it into the trousers. They will have skirts, and they will have blouses as well. But we still have the same pattern, the same textile. And if we look at the clothes, and then we can tell what nationality it representing, although the designs is not the same as the old day. So it is necessary, and it is very important for the young people to know the meaning of this textile and maintain their traditions.
As you are Korean nationals, how do you feel for wearing your traditional clothes?
I feel convenient because this is not something new, because I wear the tradition clothes every time. I mean that I wear it if I have a special occasion, and then I'm also proud to wear my traditions because it is beautiful and it telling me that I'm Korean.
If you will be a celebrity, how will you promote your traditional costumes?
Okay, so let alone to be the celebrity, we are also having some people who are promoting our costume on the website. We have the textile, the clothes, and they just design it into the modernized form, and they let some Korean model wear it, and they just post it in the website. So it's a very good kind of promotion.
Thank you very much for answering your time.
My pleasure.
Here's the traditional hats, handbags, backpack, slippers, and other traditional souvenirs are also displayed here. Look at these traditional souvenirs. Most of them are handmade items. These handmade designs are intricate and mixed with modernized designs. Each of them is eye-catching and fascinating items.
This is called Karen drum. Karen people believe the frost toe frost. Two kind of drums, glorious drums and glorious drum. Glorious drum, we made the 5 kind of material: gold, silver, zinc, copper, and lead. We made the drum. So Karen people believe the frost and drum.
Well, you have seen a variety of traditional costumes of Korean nationals. In our next program, we will present more traditional costumes of other national races in Myanmar. I hope you'll be interested in what kind of traditional costumes of national races will be shown in our next program. So be sure to watch it. I'm Kiduza from Myanmar International. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.